Hey guys, it's your boy UCY Sparks here. And this is my third time trying to record this, so let's have a good day. Even though all I'm doing is talking the whole time, but my Elgato keeps messing it up. What you're watching in the background is my theater mode of me playing Arena competitive last night. We're playing uplink on evac. And I'm going to talk to you guys about my opinion, which it's not. So people need to drop it being pay to win, because it's not. Let me hide that toggle controls, because it's not pay to win. It's far from it. All the guns that have been released so far by Activision and Treyarch you have to at least have some form of skill to be good with it. Like you can't just come out the back banging with that MP40. It's not that good. To me, it sucks. It gets outshot by everything. Like the CUDA poops on it. The VMP poops on it. I've even seen people with the Weevil outshoot it. It just shoots so slow. It's so bad. And then the MX Grand, even though it seems like it's pay to win because that thing's actually pretty powerful, it's not. It's got too many drawbacks. You have to shoot the whole clip before you can reload. It's terrible up close. And it's meant to be like a long-range assault rifle. So it's kind of like the AK RIP was in AW. Very desirable, but not that good. And no, I can't promise you guys that this game's never going to be pay to win. I have no say in what they add to supply drops. So the next weapon they could add they could give it better stats and it actually end up being somewhat overpowered. Like, they'd have to be careful if they add assault rifles, because assault rifles in this game aren't very powerful as it is. So if they add one that's more powerful than the MX Strand, that's fully auto, then that's going to be the best gun in the game, hands down. Because SMGs are really what's dominating this game. Hint, hint, CUDA. I don't think you should spend your money on supply drops. It's not worth it. This game's only going to be out for another 5 months, if that. So it's not worth it. You'd be wasting your money. Like, it's just go to like a custom game, go to community playlists, and you could use them against bots just to get the feel for them, and you'll see how inconsistent they are. Because the MP40 is a very inconsistent feeling weapon. Even though it has a melty 3-shot kill range, it shoots so slow that it feels like you're hit marking forever. And then the sniper rifle, I can understand for you sniper players out there that are getting upset because you have to spend $100 of your dollars to get a new sniper rifle that has aim assist. But it's not worth it. It's so weak and you have to hit them so high to not get hit markers. It's just not worth it. But it could turn into something wonderful if they patched it or buffed it a little bit, gave it a little bit like the locust damage. It would be pretty good then. But I don't think they were going to do that because they added aim assist. But it's not pay to win. And I don't want people to think it's pay to win, because then that's when people are going to stop playing the game, like everyone stopped playing AW when everything turned into the BAL and ASM1. But the thing about that is this game's basically the same way, and people, like, it's not even pay to win, but it's 2 guns to win. Mainly 3, CUDA, VMP, and XR2. The M8's still a dominant gun, but it's not as good as it used to be. Like, the XR2 outranges it in 3-shot kills, because the M8 doesn't even have a 3-shot kill range. And the CUDA and the VMP just melt, and they have almost better range than half the assault rifles. So it's still a 2-gun use game, 3 at the most. And people aren't complaining about that. They're more complaining about garbage supply drop weapons. I don't buy them. I mean, it's your money. You buy them if you want to buy them. But I don't think you should buy them. You're just feeding Activision the money that they know that you're going to give them for weapons that you think are pay to win when they're not really pay to win. And the more you buy them, the more they're gonna add more weapons into the game, because they're gonna be like, well, they bought these weapons, or spent this much trying to get these weapons. If we add this weapon, they're gonna spend this much more, and then they're just gonna keep adding them and adding them. And it's gonna be the player's fault because we spend all the money on supply drops, which I've already bought enough. I'm not buying any more, no more. because I've spent almost $100 worth, if $100 worth, and only gotten the wrench. That's how rare it is to get any of these new items. So it's not worth it. I'm just going to grind for crypto keys, play arena, competitive with friends that I meet online, like the kids in this video. And they're going to try to level up in arena before this game ends, just like I did on AW. And have fun. It's still a fun game. I mean, some of the guns, you could tell, are way better than others. But I mean, it's not completely ruined like AW was. It's not like if you didn't spend $50 on supply drops to get the Obsidian Steed, there's no point of playing it. There's still a point of playing this game with or without the supply drop weapons, because they're not that great. The Kuda's the best alternative for the new MP40. Just put extended mags on it. It's exactly the same gun, and I forgot that in theater mode it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't show kill cams, but I mean, it's just not worth getting all butthurt over it being pay to win when the game's been out for a while now and they're just now adding weapons. And the melee weapons, they don't add anything, but they're reskinned versions of the melee knife, which I find awesome though. I love my wrench, I'm not gonna lie, it's so sick. But the game's definitely not pay to win. I just think you guys should just enjoy it while we have it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's the best Call of Duty that's been made in a long time, and that's saying a lot for me because my last favorite Call of Duty was MW2, and I enjoy this game. It's not annoying 20-mile jumping in the air like AW was. They actually got the movements to where at least it's still, I don't know, when you boost, you don't have to look straight up in the air to see the guy that's boosting. People aren't boosting from rooftop to rooftop. People still run on the ground and they only use their boost in spots that they need their boost. So they did a good job on this game, to me. I mean, the only thing that upsets me is they're not buffing the weapons that actually need to be buffed. Like when they buff the Argus, I'm like, why did you even buff that thing? That thing already decimates people. And then they nerf guns that don't even need to be nerfed, but the community complains about them. And then once they nerf those guns, the guns that they didn't buff or didn't nerf that needed to be nerfed become so overpowered. Hint, hint, Kuda. Most overpowered weapon in the game, dude. That thing is straight nasty. But I love the Kuda. Everyone probably loves the Kuda because it's such a awesome weapon. 3-shot kills people. It's got a pretty decent fire rate. Once you put long barrel on it, you can get multis no problem. Well, my favorite gun is still the M8, only because I loved the M8 from Black Ops 2. I loved every burst rifle in every Call of Duty. I like the IMR from AW. This is one of my favorite guns. Dropped plenty of 60 bombs with it. I just love burst rifles because if you're accurate, you get them one burst and then just move along. That makes the game so enjoyable to know that you're getting more accurate by using them burst rifles. I just think people need to enjoy the game, have fun, stop bitching about it, dude. Like I enjoy Call of Duty as a series. Played it since COD 4. Played it before then. Played it on like the really old COD 2 and stuff like that, before like multiplayer was even multiplayer. And like, I miss the old Call of Duties. I wish they would go back to an old Call of Duty. But I'm not gonna hate on the Space Call of Duty because I mean I haven't played it. I'm gonna look forward to the positives because I look forward to the next Call of Duties. But I mean I am very upset that it's only that they're saying that they're gonna go farther in the future. But we don't know this. It's not confirmed. But if it is, I'd be very upset because I really want another old school like World War, Call of Duty, or World War II, something like that. Something that's not boost jumpy, wall runny, and stuff like that. Even though I've been enjoying this boost jump and wall run stuff, it's getting old. Call of Duty, like we don't like it. And even though I enjoy it,
enemy has the satellite.
I mean, this game they did a way better job on than AW. I mean, I didn't hate AW. I mean, they tried to do a lot of new things that a lot of people liked, but then a lot of people hated. And I hated that they added variant weapons. Like, I think if they wouldn't have added variant weapons, the game would have been super fun, super competitive. But then it became to a point to when you had to grind the game, you had to get these weapons to be remotely competitive. Like, you couldn't use, like, base variants in AW were basically just stickers to see, to look at. No one would ever use them. You can't use them. Everything that isn't the base variant poops on the base variant in AW. And this game's not like that. But I'm not going to promise you that they're not going to add anything like that to the game because I'm not Activision. I'm not a part of Activision. But that should be the end of the video. Here in a couple minutes, I'm going to respawn and then the game's going to end. But I don't think you guys should worry about it being pay to win because it's not pay to win yet. But a new Call of Duty is going to be out here in a couple months anyway. So just enjoy it while you have it. It's better than AW. It's better than Call of Duty Ghost. So enjoy it while you can. It's the best Call of Duty they've made so far for new gen. I'm loving it. I'm killing it on Arena, having a lot of fun with these kids. And I hope you guys enjoy the game too and don't stop playing it and say Call of Duty's dead. We'll wait to see what the next Call of Duty holds. I'm not that excited about it, but I'm excited about it because, you know, I love Call of Duty. But hope you guys enjoyed. The game's not pay to win. Grow up. Drop that. Who cares? They're just using us for their money anyway. For our money. They know that the more you buy them, the more that they're going to put in them. So I think it's wrong, but we can't do anything about it. We're not the company. We're just the players. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stop buying supply drops so Activision don't earn that much money. Stop feeding them the fire that they want. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I did. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Or night. I don't know where you are.